Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to the Murdoch DeFi YouTube channel. And in today's video, we're going to be doing an update on the Red Pill DAO because they have recently decided to announce that they are going to be launching a tomb fork and how this is all going to intertwine into the typical rebasing DAO model that we know from like Time Wonderland or things like that. So this is a project that launched 2 months ago in terms of like the Red Pill DAO, right? They're currently doing a pretty interesting $150 BUSD giveaway campaign that is ongoing for the next 14 hours. But really, like the bulk of kind of what I wanted to talk about today was how they're going to be implementing this, like essentially their tomb fork called Pharmacy Finance into the overall rebasing DAO. So the Genesis pools for the pharmacy finance are going to go live on the 27th of March, run for 48 hours. So that's what we're going to be talking about today in this video. However, before we jump into today's video, guys, please make sure that you do subscribe to the YouTube channel here. We are currently on the massive push to 20,000 subscribers. Also, stay tuned for a giveaway coming out very soon. We're just kind of finishing up the actual giveaway in terms of what is going to be like actually given out, right? Initially, when I wanted to first launch it, I was just going to do like a stable coin giveaway, but I figured it'd be a little bit more fun to actually include some other prizes that we can win. So just finalizing some of those things right now, so stay tuned for that. If you are new here to the channel, definitely welcome to the Murdoch DeFi YouTube channel. We cover a bunch of projects in their earlier stages. As we know, getting into things in crypto early is a huge benefit and could be a game changer for a lot of people, right? That being said, if you do decide that you get value out of today's video, consider subscribing and also hitting the notification bell, because like I just said, we cover new projects here, so the majority of the content I put out here is all time sensitive, meaning the sooner that you're notified, the better in terms of opportunities that you could choose or choose not to take advantage of, right? Last thing before we jump into the Red Pill DAO or Pharmacy Finance, I do want to mention the first link in the description is to the premium Discord server, where we give out a ton of whitelist spot giveaways. We give out NFTs, just give out straight up cash, injecting the money that we make here on the channel back into the community. If that's something that interests you, obviously too, you have the benefit of seeing content before it gets uploaded to YouTube, which again is massive bonus. If that's something that you're interested in, like I said, first link in the description, you can check that out. You have a laundry list of benefits that you can take advantage of when jumping into this. So let's talk about their giveaway that they have going on right now. So essentially, I mean, it kind of almost sounds like, you know, this is kind of free money. So in order to get into this promotion or this giveaway, where you can make $150 BUSD at its current trading price of the Red Pill DAO, right, about $1.50. Even if you were to buy 70 tokens, it would only cost you $105, kind of giving you a net profit of like $45. So essentially, they're paying you to be able to jump into this competition. As you can see here, guaranteed BUSD 150 giveaway for everyone who buys 35 TRP tokens at the discount or bond price. Buys 35 TRP tokens from PancakeSwap and does not sell any TRPs from the 5th of March at 5 a.m. to the 20th of March at 4:49 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So just in about 14 hours here. All 70 TRP tokens must be staked at the end of the giveaway, and wallets that have sold their TRP within the campaign period will be excluded. Additionally, 5 of the highest scoring winners will win an additional $100 in BUSD. So that is how you can come take advantage of their giveaway. Here, as you can see, 14 hours left. 14,000 people, almost 15,000 people have actively entered into that giveaway. So pretty cool stuff there in terms of that giveaway. But that's not really all of what I wanted to touch today. That's just a small part What I really wanted to is take a deep dive into the Tomb Fork and how they plan to unveil that. So let's read through this Medium article. It has been quite a roller coaster since we launched TRP. As announced earlier, we have been actively tracking the progress of other ohm forks and are now trying to find ways to make TRP more sustainable and more stable. In a bid to achieve this, we are launching our very own Tomb Fork. When we announced this, some of our members commented that they do not understand Tomb Forks, so we decided to explain the mechanics to all of you through a series of 3 articles. Number 1, entry level, getting free SCT or script tokens, and just staying put in TRP Genesis event explanation for the most basic strategy. The growth level, plug and play Tomb Fork farming strategy, and then the advanced level, what do we do when the peg starts to fall? Understandably, you will have a lot of questions, namely, how do I take part? Will there be a fair launch? How do I get the SCT in the beginning? How much will it cost? To answer these questions, we need to explain what Genesis pools are. So this is pretty cool that they're going in depth on this. Now let's go through the mechanics of a Genesis pool so you can better understand. And it looks like there is a additional medium here. Maybe that's not correct. Below are the Genesis pools, which will run for a total of 48 hours. You may acquire script token through depositing and staking into the available pools. So it looks like these are going to be the 5 pools that they're going to have available within the Genesis pools. And for me, this is something that I always like to get into, or really these Genesis pools are a way just to make free money in the grand scheme of things, if you think about it, right? So wrap BNB, BUSD, USDT, USDC, and then the TRP/BNB liquidity pool. Obviously, this is going to help affect the Red Pill DAO and what's going on with their token. As we know, their token is the TRP token. Sorry. So this will definitely help, add liquidity to that pool as well. And the prize pools are weighted differently, with Wrap BNB being the highest weighted prize pool or pool size. Sorry. So when the Genesis pools are open, SDT tokens are dispersed every second. So as long as you come in and jump into one of these Genesis pools with either Wrap BNB, BUSD, or any of the other tokens available, or these liquidity pool tokens, you can start to earn these SCT tokens. So just the same way that a normal Tomb Fork Genesis pools would operate. Please remember that you are free to take part in any of the above Genesis pools as long as you deposit/stake the required tokens associated with each pool. You're eligible for the SCT disbursement, or the script token disbursement. You may withdraw your capital at any time, but doing so will cease your emissions. So once you obviously unstake or withdraw your capital from any of those pools, you will no longer be earning those script tokens. The longer you staked in the pool, the more SCT you can earn. So yes, we are giving out free SCT. A minimal 1% deposit fee does apply, but that's it. Using the Wrap BNB pool, for example, 7,000 SCT token is being dispersed over 48 hours linearly every second. That kind of gives you the breakdown of what to expect there. Imagine you have $909.09 USD in capital to invest. You pay the 1% fee, which would be $9.09. And let's say that the total Wrap BNB pool initially has 100 USD in it, and you come in with $900 after that 1% deposit fee. If the pool has a total deposit of $1,000, you'll be allocated 90% of the SCT per second, equaling 0.03645 SCT or script tokens per second in this example. So some tips: maximize time in the pool by staking as much as possible for 48 hours as possible. Okay, get into these pools with the lowest amount of deposits with the highest SCT per second rewards. So obviously we know how those are weighted here. The Wrap BNB is going to be the most heavy weighted. And then you have these stable pools as well, which are nice to see this amount of stable pools in a Genesis pool for a Tomb Fork, which is pretty cool. get in the pool with the most capital as you can, not financial advice. If you were to deposit into the stablecoin pools, your only cost is the 1% deposit fee. The payoff is the higher allocation of the SCT tokens. So that's obviously something to factor into play too. If you're going to jump in with a bunch of stables, then make sure that you understand the math in terms of how long it's going to take you to earn back your initial, because you're losing that 1% on the deposit fee, right? So we hear that a lot of chatter of people saying tomb forks are complicated and they may not want to participate. Our solution is to take the SCT tokens and bond them into TRP. Yes, we'll be allowing bonding into TRP tokens using the SCT tokens. A lot of people have remarked that at the volatility of TRP, especially during jump programs, our new tomb fork is going to help with price stability. If you noticed in the reward pools above, rewards are given for providing liquidity for TRP/wrapped BNB. When people provide liquidity to TRP, it will increase the total liquidity of the existing TRP tokens. So that is kind of a play there too. It could be beneficial to scoop up some TRP, obviously not financial advice, but it could be beneficial knowing that they have these pools that are going to open. And obviously people are going to want to come in here, even people outside of the current Red Pill DAO community, like if they're interested in getting some of these script tokens, then I would imagine that this pool weighted wise is the least amount, but it will probably also have the least amount of people in it, right? Because there's a little bit more risk here, providing liquidity, LP tokens and permanent loss and all that stuff, right? So I imagine that the APRs or APYs are going to be higher in this pool, even though the price or the pool size is only 3,000 SCT tokens that are going to be distributed. So pretty interesting to see there. So Genesis event is on the 27th of March. Again, runs for 48 hours. This is not a fair launch or whitelist. It is a new method of distributing tokens where you just deposit any of the tokens above and pay a minimal 1% deposit fee, like we said in these Genesis pools. And remember, you can be able to withdraw your capital at any time, but doing so will, of course, stop those emissions that are going to be paid out in the form of a script token. Cool. If you guys are unfamiliar with other tomb forks and say you're an investor in TRP right now and you're not too familiar with tomb forks, definitely watch some of my other videos on exactly how that stuff works. And yeah, that will be your best entry into tomb forks and how they operate. But let me know what you guys think about the Red Pill DAO. This is a typical ohm fork rebasing DAO, actually developing a tomb fork and being able to incorporate that by being able to incorporate the whole bonding mechanism and being able to provide liquidity for the TRP and wrap BNB liquidity pool. So definitely going to be interesting to see how that plays out, what kind of effect it will have on the DAO overall. Kind of uncertain, but I think that it will definitely help. We just don't know how much yet. But if you guys got any value out of today's video, please feel free to subscribe to the channel, hit the like button on the way out, and we'll catch you later.